my bandana. My bandana. And since your first ASMR, you're one of my favorite creators, bro. What? Really? I appreciate it. Where you from? Octavia. Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? Somebody bought me a Harry Potter shirt, so I had to put it on with the green bandana. Britain. What? Shout out to you, bro. How old yours? Damn, I think I got it too tight. How old are you? Bro, isn't it like nighttime there? Why are you not asleep? I think I got it now. $7:30 p.m. Oh, still kind of early. Bit early. Yeah, still early. What's up, Lenny? How old are you, Octavia? Octavia's here. Shout out to you. How old y'all is? The last live I did, I tried to hook up the mic to here, but it's not working if I'm live. Just turned 16, damn. When was your birthday? Happy belated birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. You're young though. March 27th, that's what's up. Happy belated birthday to you. That's like a day before my little brother's birthday. He's the 28th. Happy birthday to you. What did you do? You're beautiful. Have a good day. Appreciate it, Thinker. I hope you have a great day as well. What you do for your birthday? Octavia. I just started this live 4 minutes ago. Trying to wait till everybody get up in here. You going bowling? You like bowling? Are you any good? I might have to make a trip out there. I've never been to Europe, but I want to one day. One of these days, we'll see. We will see. I won, so I got to place on my story. That's what's up. But do you think you can beat me at bowling? You know, I'm a natural. Do you think you can beat me at bowling? We might have to see about that one day, though. Hell yeah, I use the bumpers. What's bumpers? What is that? What is that? Leonardo DiCaprio. What's up, Axel? Where you from? Like the berries on the side so the ball doesn't fall off. I don't think we have those here. Barriers at the side? No. Or maybe I just don't know what you're talking about. Alistair, where's Alistair? What? What? Yeah, barriers. I don't think we have those. Yeah, no, not that I know of. Everybody know you tripping. How am I tripping? I ain't did shit yet. I'm just sitting here talking. Maybe you tripping. You come up in here tripping. The fuck barriers? Yeah. He said they got barriers where the ball doesn't fall off, like in bowling. I don't think we got. I don't think we got barriers. You know. What's up, Rah Rah? Where you from? Yeah, do you guys not know? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Tell us about your first gasm. If you were my daughter, I would have helped you blossom into a woman. That sounds so incest. America, I'm from America too. What part of America? That sounds so incest. Who in their right mind would sexually their daughter, bro? What the fuck? On the alley, the ball can fall into the side, right? You can put bumpers up so the ball doesn't roll off. That's is that not cheating? I'm just looking for my radio demon buddy. I don't know. I have no idea who that is. Question: why do studs like to play NBA 2K and not WNBA? Because the men are more fun. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The men are more fun. Nobody likes WNBA. Some people do, don't get me wrong, but the men are more fun. Did you wash your kitty today? Of course. Did you wash your kitty today? Or your pickle? Did you wash? Well, technically it's for kids, but I use them. But why? Why? Oahu. Where is that at? Where is that at, Rara? Did your mother? Did your mother? I think my mother did, you know? I don't think my mother would go to work stank, you know? I think she washes her cooch. You know, she's a nurse. She can't touch anybody, you know, without their hands, you know, clean, you know. That's how you spread like infection, you know. I would think so. What is this conversation? Exactly. I have no idea. People say the most random things. People say the most random shit. I'm just responding back to it, you know? I have, if people want to talk shit, I talk shit too, you know? That's how it's supposed to be. People are very sensitive in this world nowadays, you know? There's a lot of shit that we can't say. Without offending anybody. You know, people should be able to say what the hell they want. I didn't catch any of it either. What you mean? People are rather desensitive or what? Just for sure. For sure. I agree. I agree. You come at me a certain way, I'm on the same type of timing, you know. I don't discriminate. Whether it's white, black, if you're a kid, if you're an older individual, I don't care. You know, you only got one life to live. As long as you're not doing wrong by people, you're not treating nobody bad, you know, you do as much as you can to help out your family, all that shit. Know that you are a good person. Even when somebody's coming at you a certain way, sideways, you don't have to be scared to defend yourself, you know? You should always defend yourself. Even if nobody defends you, you should always defend yourself. For sure. I'm hungry. I don't know if I want to cook or buy food. Here is 1:40. I got out of the bed. I handled a little bit of business. I made a YouTube video and now I'm live. Didn't even think about food until I'm just sitting here with my stomach growling. So yeah. What do y'all have planned today? I'm off today. I don't have to work. So I'm not doing nothing but chilling here with you guys today. What y'all got going on? Oh no, it's Haley. Nothing else, just chilling until I go to bed. I feel that. I feel that. You don't play like video games or nothing like that? You know, go outside, like go hang out with some friends or something? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I do it like 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. So you got like a set schedule. That's what's up though. That's what's up. What time do you usually, I usually see friends at weekends only, to be honest. Or at school, obviously. I feel that. Which is how it should be. You should be focused on school during the week. Playtime during the weekend. That's how it was for me growing up. That's how it was for me growing up. got my exams in 3 weeks. Have you been studying? You've been studying? And what are your grades looking like? What your grades look like? Nigger. I am proud to be a nigger. You know, black is so gorgeous. Well, calm down. Nah, let them talk. Let them speak. You know, there's a. I don't know I don't know how to say this, but okay, yeah. Don't worry about it. First of all, I have a question, Brandon and Octavia. I want you guys to answer. From your perception or point of view, what does God look like to you? What does God look like to you? And what is God described? How is God described in the Bible? I want an answer from both of you. How do they describe God in the Bible? What is your name? My name is Shavia. What's your name? I'm an atheist, so I got no clue. Like what kind of atheist are you? Like do you no, let me not ask that. You're only 16. Are you an atheist by choice or are your parents like that? Maybe I should drink some coffee. Just genuinely can't believe it, but my parents are also atheists. So, what makes you not believe? What makes you not believe? What made you come to the conclusion that you I just find it unlikely that there is this all powerful God. So, so from your perspective, But obviously, I respect everyone who does believe. It's not like we have a clear answer. You're right. You're right. You're right. I'm not gonna say I'm an atheist because I'm not, but I'm also not a Christian either. I There's a lot of things that I don't believe in that the Bible tells us to believe. I would say I'm more spiritual. You know. I'm more spiritual. I do um I do believe that something created this earth and people, but I don't believe that. I don't know how they say this. I don't know how to say it. At one point, I tried to believe because I don't like the idea of death being the end, but I just can't fathom a God existing. But God never says it was the end. Do you believe in an eternal life? And do you believe in reincarnation? I do believe there was something that existed that made this world, the earth. How life came about pertaining to evolution, I don't understand. I don't know. How we came about, like humans, I don't know. You know, no, I don't. I do think once you're dead, you're dead. It's a bit dull, but I go off evidence from what I know. Okay. But would you believe somebody who's had personal experiences, who actually died and came back multiple times and tell you what it was like, what death was like to them? Would you believe that person? Or would you just think they're trying to make you believe? I don't know. I don't know how to explain this. Do you think they're trying to make you believe in something that you don't think it's real? I'd most likely assume they're lying, but we never know, I suppose. What if it was one of your parents that had something traumatizing going on, whether it's health reasons or something happened, and they died and came back multiple times, and you asked them what it was like dying and coming back? Would you believe them or no? What if it was somebody close to you that experienced that? Would you believe that or no? more likely to, but at the same time, they'll probably be a little freaked after dying. So who knows that what they're saying? It could be nonsense for all I know. Damn. So you're very firm. And what if it was you? What if it was you experiencing this? Would you believe your mind? Would you believe yourself and your own experiences? What you went through in that moment? Would you believe that it actually happened? Or would you believe, nah? Would you think, like, nah? Like, nah, that's just you know, I don't know. I don't know how to explain. Hell yeah, I believe it. All right. All right. Cool. Good thing. Because I will say this. When I was your age, I did believe in God. I did. But death, I was always so scared of death. But then I had my own experiences where I was only 18, 19. Something a little traumatic happened to me, and I experienced that. So now, after that experience, I'm not scared no more. I'm not scared of dying or none of that. I will say this, you don't have to be afraid of dying. And I do not believe that once you're dead, you're dead. I believe the physical body, yeah, is dead. But your energy, your memories, all that is still there. That's all I will say. I won't go into detail about anything. It came from my own personal experience because I had to experience it myself, to believe. Do you think that for just humans or everything? Um, I would think if we're being logical, everything is ran by energy. Even plants, they get their energy from the sun. That's how they grow. Black people, we get our energy from the sun as well. Instead of taking like all these caffeine, like coffee or drinking stuff with caffeine, you can just go outside, get your energy from the sun, you'll be good. Um, it all depends. I would say living beings like humans and animals, I would say living, I would say humans and animals would, yeah. Physical body, no. Energy, yes. Memories, your consciousness, they all stay there. Like everything just stops. It's dark, but it's peaceful as hell. Like I don't know, I don't want to Musketeer, yeah. He's making me sidetracked. What I'm trying to say. I say humans and animals have the ability to reincarnate. I like that you said everything rather this humans. I agree that sounds more, yeah. I don't know how to explain it. I really don't. Everything has life. Literally everything. All the way down to your germs. Germs can be killed and no longer exist. Plants can be killed, but they can still exist. You know, like during the winter time, they all die. Once it starts raining, it gets warm outside, the sun comes out, they're pollinated, they're fed, pollinated, they come back to life. Human bodies, our physical body dies, but our energy still moves around, you know. Animals, it's the same way. Their physical body dies, but their energies are still there. It's hard to explain. That sounds miserable, but from what I believe, the main reason for living things to live is to pass on genes, but obviously humans are more intelligent and to just follow through with that. What would provoke that belief to people that God created humans because we are so vastly different to any other species? That is a great question, and I honestly don't have the answer to that. I honestly don't because I think the same way. I question how were humans were made. How was this earth brought upon, I believe in evolution, of course, but I don't think humans were made from monkeys, how we were taught. I don't believe that at all because we share different DNA. And that's proven. That's a proven fact too. We don't have the same DNA as a monkey, gorilla, chimpanzee, whatever you want to call it. That's a great question that I don't have the answer to. That's one thing I'm curious about too. Humans are apes. We don't come from modern day monkeys. We share a common ancestor. And what is that ancestor? Explain that part. But the DNA would change from evolution, wouldn't it? Yes. After years and years anyway. Yes. Yes. You're right. I wanna know what is the common ancestor that we share DNA with? Drink the pepper. I honestly don't know. Either way, it's a huge concept that we'll never get a clear answer to. It's fun to debate and explore ideas, though. Yeah, for sure, for sure. We share most of our DNA with specific apes. The difference is which part of the DNA are active. Explain more, Emma. I actually don't think they know the last common ancestor between chimps and humans. Hmm. Negro da terra, literally to blacks of the land, or native blacks. In English, the term was used in colonial Brazil to describe the indigenous peoples. We know that. Defined by Westfair as a Native American, originally applied to the Aboriginals or copper colored races found here by the Europeans, but now applied to the descendants of Europeans born in America. Early Spanish explorers such as Vasco Nunes de Balboa noted seeing white people reported as captives or separate communities upon their arrival in the New World. Virginians Racial Integrity Act of 1924 forced many Native Americans to classify as colored blacks, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about we're talking about evolution, how we're humans brought upon, how the world was brought upon, you know, because Octavia doesn't believe that there's a God, basically. With power to do these things. That's what we're talking about. But we are questioning it. We are definitely questioning it. This is a good conversation though. I want to know, how was evolution brought upon? How did that even start? How were living beings brought upon? Like those extinct dinosaurs, all that stuff. How were they brought upon Earth? And then they die out, and then evolution starts again. We're different apes. What kind of ancestry does apes come from? If that makes sense, I don't know. I study biology. A huge part of our DNA is inactive. Apes share most of the DNA with us, but express different parts of the DNA than us, which makes a huge difference. Sorry if I didn't explain that well. English isn't my first language. No, you're good. What's your first language, Emma? To evolve, new genes are created from mutations or sexual reproduction. If these genes are successful, they will be passed on, which is true, yes. But how did dinosaurs and shit mutate into being, I don't know how to ask this question. How, so the world started off with dinosaurs, you know. How did that create other life, like what do you call them? The cave people and apes. The apes, cave people, then humans. How did that all start? So, for example, from monkeys to humans, if more intelligent monkeys come along, they'll survive and pass on those genes, and the dumber ones would die. So, after ages, they can probably get the capacity to make tools and whatever else, and soon us. But I don't know. Dinosaurs evolved from earlier reptiles, I think. But how did those reptiles come to Earth? Where were they from? How were they made? Is what I'm questioning. Because how was life on Earth made? Europeans are descendants from cavemen, so-called Neanderthals. Okay. My girlfriend gives me wedgies every time I wear tidy whities. And you deserve wedgies. You definitely deserve wedgies from wearing tidy whities. Because what were you thinking? Anyway, back to our conversation. So, the reptiles that I deserve them, hell yeah. The, no, the dinosaurs that came from reptiles. Where did these reptiles come from? And why now today, um in this day and age, why do we not still have dinosaurs if we have multiple different species of reptiles now, if that makes sense? There were only a few types of molecules on Earth, which I think came from asteroids that crashed together, creating larger molecules that went on for a while, creating some type of DNA or RNA. So are you saying that there's also life on other planets? Life life came about from the presence of oxygen, which made these organic molecules that get enclosed in cell structures. Hmm. Organic models that get enclosed in cell structures. I don't know if there's life on other planets, but I wouldn't be surprised to be honest. What about the moon? Do you think there's life on the moon? You know how we breathe oxygen. This planet is made out of water and oxygen, and this is what we need to survive, water and oxygen. Do you think other planets have species like, say for instance, another planet made out of gas, do you think other species survive off of gas? You know, breathing in gas like our oxygen. That makes sense. It's fully possible, to be honest. Moon is probably too cold, I guess. Hmm. I don't know. But even on some places on Earth which would believed to be inhabitable, some bacteria can survive there called extra. I don't know how to say that word. I've never heard of that word. Extremophiles. That I've never heard of that. Which is true. There's a lot of stuff that still lives on even in a cold habitat. Extreme ophiles. Extremophiles. Oh, that right. Aboriginal people, including animals over the globe, were created from the earth and all of its elements, including the sun. After that, we created a genetically modified race as cavemen. Do you think, do you guys think, not cavemen, do you guys think that giant people existed back then? Or were the cavemen the giant people? Think there was actually evidence for giant people really? Can you give me one? Like one piece of evidence so I can look here on my computer? But small people can't remember. I reckon humans used to be taller, bigger-ish, but not anymore, obviously. Hmm. Interesting. Like a fossil, I think, was found. But do you have the evidence to this? Like, where did you see that at? So I can look it up on my computer. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get my charger. Alright. Yes, if you research the ancient mound builders who black Americans had carried the real Indian descendants from them. And these mounds are giants all over America. Bad. I'm definitely gonna search. But right now I'm hungry. I made some chicken nuggets because I didn't feel like thawing out no meat to cook anything. I think I left them in a little too long, but oh well, it's okay. They'll still eat. still eats. So, I have a question. There used to be gigantic insects due to higher concentration of oxygen in the air. Interesting. For more info, my friend has a YouTube channel where he exposes the hidden truth of America. His name is Jeremy. I'm gonna screenshot this because I'm definitely going to watch. So I have a question for you guys. Do you guys think mermaids are real, or is it just a mythical creature that was made up? What do you guys think? Yeah, that's true. More arson does mean an increase in insect size. I think I've heard that before. Mermaids are definitely mythical in my opinion, but why do you think that? Why do you think that, and what evidence do you have to support your reasoning? Mythical creature, closet thing we have are marine mammals. I've heard of that. But I've always wanted to know, how did people make up the look of how mermaids or these marine creatures look? Or was it just a creativity thing? No proof. Yes, but not like in the movies. They're in ancient drawings depicted on cave walls and other areas. It's basically telling us what they saw in those days. What's your opinion on carnivorous plants? Hold on. Nose holes would evolve to be on top of the heads of mermaids. It wouldn't look like we imagine mermaids. Interesting. The ice maker. Have y'all seen that documentary that came out like, I don't know how long ago? It came out years ago. I believe on Netflix, about sightings of mermaids. Did y'all watch that? I think they just didn't know they saw a whale fluke. I tried to imagine what the rest looked like. You have to know the government's hiding information from the public, and they also have secret facilities where they house unknown species. I definitely agree with this. I definitely believe that too. Entertainment purposes, perhaps, but I don't know. It was a documentary. Usually, documentaries are what happened in life. About they're usually about what what has happened already. You know. I've never I've never watched a documentary that was just made from entertainment purposes. Do you have to take a biology class in America? And if so, do you talk about evolution and stuff? Yes, we have to take a biology class here, but no, they do not talk about evolution like on the deep end. That makes sense. They talk about like reproduction, how things are made up, but they never talk about like I don't know how to explain it. They don't talk about what we are talking about. That makes sense. They just cover like the basics, yeah. But yeah, I took a biology class like in ninth grade, I believe. Mitosis, yes, yeah, that's about it. And it wasn't even in depth with mitosis. It wasn't even in depth. You just got to know what it is, the definition of it. The school systems only give you the info they want you to do. That's it. Not the entire truth. Exactly. Exactly. Same with history classes. Here, I will say something. Here, there are no geography classes. This is why many Americans thinks this is why many Americans think Africa is a continent, that South America is not really a part of America, like Canada and the States. We don't have geography class here. It's a lot of us that are very uneducated, you know. And they teach uh people that come from a Muslim background, they look at them as terrorists, stuff like that. That's crazy. I always thought it was just an internet joke. No, it's not a joke at all. It's not a joke. That's why there's so many racist people here. There's so many. Here is just bad. It's just bad. Like people of Muslim come from a Muslim country or a Muslim background. Here they are very racist towards them, whether it's to their face or behind their back. Even people who don't speak the same language as you. People who don't speak English or speak it good, very racist. But I love my good. Have you seen Snowflake? No, I have not. So do you talk about World War II at all? Because in Germany is most of our history. Yeah, we talk about it, but I'm not even gonna act like and remember what was taught because I don't remember. But we've talked about it. I think we talk more about the Holocaust and what Hitler did more than anything else. Like we don't we talk about the Civil War, but we only talk about the white people. And I'm just being honest. Even in Black history, we only talk about like Rosa Parks, what's her name? We got Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King. We only talk about that. Nobody knows about Susan B. Anthony. Nobody knows about uh damn, what's that woman name? I can't think at the top of my head. Anyway, the point is, many Americans, we only know the basics. You know, they don't talk about a lot of shit to us. The biggest secret in America is the Black people that are actually aboriginals to the land, but in schools they teach you that you come from a slave ship, but you actually have pyramids and empires. Exactly. Exactly. It's true. Ain't no trust always no. Anytime she goes away. Boom, boom. Yeah, I saw a poem on that. The history curriculum is focused more on white history, but the history teacher mentions Black people too. Usually they wouldn't be talked about. That'd be to him, yeah. To reclassified us from Black, colored, Negro, African American, mulatto, when in all reality, rather descendants from Aztecs, Mayans, Olmec, and many other tribes, which is true. You remember those good old days? Bobby Brown. I do. Whitney Houston, yup. Hell, Patti LaBelle, she's still alive though. We got next, uh, Anthony Hamilton. We got New Edition, yup. Boys to Men, yup. Just like California is named Queen. What the hell? They just restricted your comment. Oh, message retracted. Why did you delete it? Yup. Escape. B2K. Who else? Ice Cube, Tupac, Biggie, Eazy-E, Jay-Z, Too Short. No, Ice Cube still makes songs, yeah. But I ain't never heard his new stuff. Just like California, it's named after Queen Khalifa, a brown-skinned indigenous queen. Really? I never knew that. I always thought California was a part of Mexico. Like New Mexico, Texas, all those places were a part of Mexico at one point before America took over, you know. But his mother, like YN is terrible, I believe it. I believe it. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I'm drinking that dirty Mountain Dew cream soda. Dew. You know, African origins? What do you mean? Like great grandparents were originally from me? Yeah. Mine were from Congo. Like Kingdom, Nigeria, South Africa. Mm-hmm. Mine were from Congo. The Congo Republic. That's cool. Yeah, what about yours? If you're African. You didn't know, but I want to. You still have family in Congo? I honestly don't know. I don't know. Not that I know of, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure I do. Even the name Wakanda is an American name, really? You may just be unaware. I showed up. Yeah, I am. On my mom's side, they come from Congo. On my dad's side, they come from India. Family, that is, yeah. I just know their last name is Law. And I know some laws were brought over from Congo to Virginia to be slaves. I reconnected. It was cool. Really? How did you go upon doing that? I just know their names, and I have a couple photos of them. I just know their names and what they look like. Shavia, it's Indian, but I don't know why I was named Shavia. Honestly, it was hard. It took a while, but I did. In 2023, would you rather, but would you pick? Would you rather, but what you pick, you have to do? Huh? African ancestry. 23andMe have been scamming for centuries. Different races of people have sent their dog DNA and lizard DNA. The results were 10% Ghana, 50% Guyana, and other countries. I never did 23andMe. But I did ancestry.com. If that makes it any better. Would you rather fart or drink toilet water? I would rather fart. I'd rather fart all day. Boy, I'm a girl, but nice try. Well, fart then. I can't. There's no air yet to pass one. You can queef if you want to. I don't queef. I'm good. What the fuck? No, I'm asking what the hell is boy asking. I have no idea. Have you ever farted on live or on a video before? No, never. Boy, you crazy, right? Do your paper genealogy before they lie to you about your family origin. From a swab. I never gave him a swab, which is the good thing. Which one place you really really want to visit on Earth? Um, I would have to say Antarctica or or Greece. What about you, Emma? This is your lucky day then. Turns out you get tons of views inside of Jordan. Huh, cool. I don't care. Did you learn you come from Africa from school or parents or both? School, honestly. And then, like, when I got like a teenager, my mom she did some I don't know who she did it with, but she swabbed her mouth, sent it in, that said 90% of her DNA is from Congo. Well, just go watch Bill Delphine. Who is that? Fart ASMR? Nah. You probably can do that, but nah, not for me. Honestly, Antarctica as well. Would love to do some research there for sure. That would be dope. That would be dope as hell. Emma, where you from? Where you from? Germany. Ah, you just said that. Have you ever been to the States? Exactly. Our parents are indoctrinated with the school system, which lied to them about their identity, and now it's pushed onto us. Yeah, true. But what about you, Chief? Where does your ancestors come from? No, but to be honest, I'm not sure if I want to right now. I don't blame you. Right now is definitely not a good time, especially with the orange man in office, you know? Right now is definitely not a good time. But do you have your passport? Do you travel anywhere? Remember? Grover Street, bandana. What's Grover Street? You talking about in GTA? Is this in GTA? You like my bandana? I got a lot of other colors too. I got pink, red, blue, navy blue. I could get one, but I can travel to Europe just with my ID. What? Okay. That's what's up. How old are you, Emma? So I've been to multiple countries in Europe. I've never been to Europe yet, but I want to. I just don't know where I want to go first. See, I got my passport and everything. I'm ready. I just don't know where I want to go. I'm 22. You're young. You're young. Tits? Angie, do you have tits? I want yours. What? Like, you want to cut them off my body and just attach them to your body? We can do that, because I'm tired of mine. They're all up in the way when I want to do stuff. What's up, Aunt Shaqueen? Who the fuck is that? I don't even have any nieces or nephews. I'm not an aunt. No, I wanted to eat them. Just can't do that. That's cannibalism, right? Nar, what? Narragansett and Shinnecock Nation, East Coast nations on my mom's side, and my dad's side, Choctaw and Chickasaw. What is that? What is? I don't know what the hell that is. What is Choctaw and Chickasaw? What is Narragansett and Shinnecock? What what is that? And where is that from? When I did my paper genealogy, I seen it go from Indian, colored, black, Negro, now African. I want to suck on them. I don't like that. You exactly look like my aunt in the hood, dog. I'm not from the hood. I'm from the good old dirty South. I'm not from the hood. This bandana don't mean nothing, okay? All American Indian tribes I name, I did not know that. Virginia's Racial Integrity Act of 1924 forced many Native Americans to classify as colored black. Now I understand. Now I understand. Damn, I need to get more educated because I've never heard of these tribes. Losing their American Indian roots. It's a shame. Early Spanish explorers such as Vasco Nunes, Zimbabwe noted seeing black people reported as captives of separate communities upon their arrival in the New World. You did say this. You did say this. Chief, how old are you? I need you to help me, like, get more educated with all this. What's up, Betty? How you doing? Betty Michael. How you doing? Where you from? 26? Really? And where are you from? Good, that's good. Where you from, Betty and Chief? Buff and tough. Hi. Do you like my username? I'm not gonna lie, I don't care for it. Mississippi, Virginia, aka Turtle Island. What part of Mississippi? Like, where do you currently live right now at this moment, Chief? I'm not gonna lie to you, Buff and Tough. I prefer somebody stout. That makes sense. Join us. Join us where? Where are we going? Cult of Tuna. Where are we going? I like tuna, but I don't want to be in a cult. Memphis? Okay. The corner of Mississippi and Tennessee. So you are about 4.5, 5 hours away from me. I live in Arkansas. Like, I live in the south of Arkansas, though. Like, on the corner of Mississippi, Louisiana, like right there in that area right there. Lake? What lake? What are you eating? I made some chicken nuggets for now because I was lazy to actually cook a decent meal today. So, like, today I'm just chilling, eating chicken nuggets and drinking dirty Mountain Dew. Is America bad? Did you hear about Trump wanting to destroy our Renaissance? Yes, it's that bad. All race sound good. It's okay, but I prefer a decent meal, you know? Black power, for sure. I never understood why you pronounce Arkansas and Kansas differently, like it's spelled the same basically. I was born and raised here, and still to this day, I don't know either. I don't know either, Emma. We are omnipresent. Huh? I don't fear Trump or white people. I'd smack Trump. I don't fear Trump. I fear nobody in this world, honestly. The only person, not even a person, the only being I fear is God. That's it. I want to go to culinary arts school and make a famous restaurant, and you're gonna come and thank me and remember from this lie. Cult of Tuna. Get the fuck out of my life, man. Okay. Okay, Buff. I hear you loud and clear. Go ahead. How old are you, first of all, Buff and Tough? Emma, you from Germany. Emma from Germany, 22 years old. What do you like doing, Emma? Are you a man? No, I'm not. I'm a woman. I'm too scared to tell. Why? Arkansas originates from Quapaw word, likely meaning people who live downstream or people of the South Wind. Interesting. I never knew that either. I mean, you can tell from you. How old are you? Huh. Tell me how old you are first, Buffett. Everybody knows how old I am. Boy, chick? No, just a chick. Just a chick. How old are you, Buffett? Why are you scared? I like to go to concerts and honestly, day drinking. What kind of drinks do you like drinking? I know it's not good, but it's a vibe. I feel that. What kind of drinks do you like? You should subscribe. I don't know if I should do that. Don't tell me. You won't even tell me your age. I don't know how old you are. I'm 27. I mean, if you step even a millimeter into Baton Rouge, we will not be merciful. Here you go again. I've already been to Baton Rouge. My mom was born in Baton Rouge. I don't know who you think you're scaring. Okay. I have family in Baton Rouge that you probably know. I'm 15. Damn, you're young as fuck. Beer? You like beer? I like beer too. Stupid question to ask a German. Hey, I know nothing about people from Germany, so I don't think it was a stupid question. I'm in class right now. Focus on class. Get your grades right. Make straight A's so you can go to culinary school. You know, they if you get good grades, they'll pay for you to go to school. You know, focus on that. I like beer. You're too young to be drinking beer. What's up? What's up, Mr. David? I subscribe to your channel. I appreciate it. Where you from, Mr. David? I'm kidding. You should be kidding. You should be kidding. You too damn young. My phone is gonna die. Good. You should be focused on class anyway. Anyway, Miss Emma, 22 from Germany, who likes drinking beer. What is your favorite place that you've already visited? Well, 15 is a normal age to start drinking in Germany? Really? 15, they're not even in puberty yet. Actually, they don't even hit puberty yet. For sure. What the heck? Here, the legal age to drink is 21. In some places, it's 18. But here in Arkansas, it's 21. Kiki, is that the same Kiki from the other day? Or am I tripping? $21, yeah. In Canada is 18. Yeah, you're right. Buff and Tough trying to do that cute cat side pose. But he don't got a cat, so he Lord. Don't do him like that. You can buy beer and wine at 16, but can drink at 14 when your parents give it out. And I got bitches. I know I'm trying to be cool. You're not a guy. I thought you was a dude. Because of your name, Buff and Tough. You in Canada, bro? Emma, So, am I cool? I don't know. It depends how you describe cool. What do you think cool is? Anyway, Emma, 22 from Germany, likes drinking beer. Girls can be buff and tough if they want to. You right. You damn right. You right. Anyway, wait. Let me talk to Emma real quick. Emma. Cause like people look at you and think you have aura. Okay. No, that's not what being cool is. Emma, are you still here? Where are you? Yo, what's good, Queen Laquifa? Kobe. Your name isn't even really Kobe. I'm gonna call you Pilot. Pilot. You're not funny. You're not funny. Nobody laughed. Yeah, still here. Emma from Germany. Does your country like black people? You're right, my name isn't Kobe. It's Kobe Bryant, Pilot. No, it's not. Your name is Pilot. Huh? Buffett. What? Helicopter. What you laughing at, Jacob? Emma, does Germany accept and like black people? Low-key Africa don't like black people because they sold their own people into slavery. Some of them did, that's true. Class is going to end soon, but can you do daily lives again? I enjoy your lives again, funny. For sure, I got you. Watch out for those trees. What trees? I'm surrounded by trees. Well, I don't know how to say it, but there aren't many black people. So if I were to come to Germany to visit you, would something happen to me being a black person from America? I gotta go by Bowring. Alright, Buff. The trees I crashed the helicopter into. Bro, that's not even funny. I love the black people in my area though. They're chilling normal. Jacob, are you white? Are you white, Jacob? I'm not into the Cali or New York shit. What you mean? No, that's definitely not, especially the bigger cities like Berlin are really accepting. But where are you from, Emma, in Germany? What city are you from? As white as they come? Interesting. How old are you, Jacob? But like former GBR, so East Germany has more right-wing opinions, so a bit more racist. Interesting. Where's Berg? Is your city racist? Just turned 34? Okay, so I have a question for you, Jacob. What was your parents like towards black people, and what did they teach you growing up about black people? Why did my message get deleted? I have no idea. I didn't know you said something. It's probably TikTok. Not TikTok. It's probably YouTube. You see all the unprovoked attacks on elderly white folks in those areas. That's why I don't want to be there. Huh? I've seen a video where it was a white family member taking care of another white elderly man, making him walk back and forth down the street because he couldn't stop crapping his pants, you know? And it was a black guy that called a police on her. I don't think so, but I don't know if I can speak for black people here. So I would have to go to Germany to experience it. I understand. But what is the best place in Germany to visit, like, for me, to be on the safe side? Me and my parents, we're always chill, mostly had Spanish people in this area, but a few blacks always treated me. Blacks always treated. Okay, I'm gonna say what's wrong with this sentence. I'm not sure why. I'm just gonna be blunt. I don't give a fuck. Jacob, I don't know why white people just don't say black people or colored people instead of blacks, you know? I think it's very derogatory. Oh, it's not even just me. A lot of people, a lot of black people think like this. It's very derogatory. And it's like, it's not up there. It's just saying the hard R, but it's still up there, you know. Do you see the one where the girl got stabbed to death on the subway? I did see it. Or the one where they threw the chemicals all over the woman. Her hair fell off. She was severely burned. No, I did not see that one. It's very simple to see that statistics will prove to you who is the most dangerous race. Go into the suburbs with $100 in your hand and go to the hood with $100 in your hand and learn for yourself. Oh. Me going into the suburbs, I would probably get more harassed than going into the hood. Simply because I'm black. You know, the suburbs are predominantly white. You know? Don't you think? But you have to remember that no one has guns here. I'm not really afraid of guns, you know. I'm back. Hello. Buff and tough, go to school. And there was the guy who took a board with the nail sticking out of it, spiked it. And an elderly woman in the head, her eyes exploded. Damn. Apparently most of them speak English and lots of things to do. Okay. White people are scared to be racist, maybe. They're not. Now that Orange Man is in office, no, they're proudly racist. They don't give a fuck. It's violent as fuck in those areas, and I ain't going. I'm staying in Kentucky. In what areas, Jacob? So if you would visit Germany, I'm pretty sure you don't have to fear for your life. Guns are boring because they're too normalized, for sure. I might visit Germany. Maybe. Berlin. It's something to think about. But Jacob, gums are a problem solver. Not most of the time. What areas um Jacob, are you racist? I'm gonna just ask that. Are you racist? Have you ignored my other question? Let me see. White people are scared to be racist, maybe? No, I don't think they're afraid to be racist. I answered that. That was the last question you asked. But why are Americans so proud of their guns? Honestly, you want me to be completely honest with you, Emma? No, I'm not racist. How are you not racist after what you just said? Why? How are you not racist? I'm drunk right now and my teeth have fallen to the floor. Crap myself. Damn, well, pick your teeth up and go take a shower. You're too old to be crapping on yourself. Sure, I never understood. Okay. Chat. Yeah. Emma, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Trump, the orange man, have you watched, when he was running for president, did you watch his campaign or no, Emma? Why is America stinky? It depends on where you go, honestly. Mike. Okay. Okay, what, Mike? I don't think any other countries has to make their schools gun safe. You're completely correct. You're completely correct. Trump is a pedo for sure. Not too much? Okay. So basically, one of the things, why am I feel stopped up? I don't know. One of the things that Trump ran on for his campaign was guns. He wants everyone to keep their guns, you know. He doesn't want to add any gun laws, basically. Do you mean when he was almost shot? No, before then. Before then. Are you of legal age? I'm not going back to prison. I'm 27. How old do you think I look? You had to ask if I was white before you accused me of being racist. So let me ask you a question. Do you think blacks can be racist towards whites? For sure. But you can't be racist towards a group of people that has never been oppressed, if that makes sense. if we think back, like, say, I'll provide an example. Have you seen the Drewski skit of Erica Kirk, Jacob? Do you think that skit was racist? Or do you think it was just for comedy? Korea alone has the longest banning period of slavery. Back to my question. Do you think that Drewski skit was racist or it was just for comedy? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I'm not a thin-skinned snowflake, so I don't use pronouns to say what I please. Drewski skit was hilarious. She's a piece of shit for orchestrating the killing of her husband. That's not what I asked you. Even though I agree with you, that's not what I asked you. Do you think the Drewski skit was being racist towards Erica Kirk, or was it just for comedy? Drewski skit was hilarious. So you think it was comedy, right? Jacob realizes everyone uses pronouns, right? Exactly. He was born, Jacob, you are born a man, right? You are a man, born a man, right? Fuck my life. I don't believe in racism if you're not taking. So you're one of those white people. You're one of those white people, huh? Some of the best comedians were what you would describe as racist. You don't even know what I describe as racist, so how could you say that? Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, Dave Chappelle. Maybe Jacob is saying he doesn't use pronouns because he's neither a boy or a girl. Or they, sorry. Jacob, are you a boy or a girl? Were you born a man or a woman? I'm assuming you're a man, right? So if someone were to be talking about you to like another person, you would be upset if they called you a she, right? Because you're not a she, you're a man, which means you're a he. He is a pronoun, you know? Him. Oh, he did this. He is a pronoun. Oh, Jacob went to go, he went to go travel. Jacob went to go travel. He had to stop. Hold on, let me think about it. He had to stop at Atlanta airport for a delay. You know, he is a pronoun. It's not. Jacob was sick the day they talked about pronouns in elementary school. Yeah, probably. Probably. You know, and then there's some people who weren't born. I'll use an example. People who weren't born a man, but they transitioned into a woman. You know, that means their pronouns changed to she, her, you know, because they are a girl now, you know. That makes sense. Jacob, are you listening? Or they, you know? Oh, they went to go shopping, or, you know, it's simple. I don't see what's thin skinned snowflake about that. But, you know. I think Jacob left. I may not be the smartest person in the world, but I'm not dumb. I'm not dumb. It's common sense, bro. Like, see, I'm a woman. I was born a woman. I go by she, her, you know? Jacob deleted his messages. Message rejected. Why did you delete them? So Jacob is here. Or maybe he's not. What are you guys doing now? Nobody's talking to me. What are you guys doing? Emma, what are you doing? Why is nobody talking to me? In Germany, we have this word which directly translates to dick-headed. How do I say that word? Like, can you write the pronunciation in English? Dick, dick, offig, dick, offig. Is that how you say it? Can you write the translation in English? Basically means people who don't want to listen and learn. Yeah. There's a lot of those, you know. But me, I'm willing to learn anything and everything. I don't care. I have no shame. I'm not the smartest person, but I'm willing to learn everything, you know. Dick, Kopfik, Dick Kopfik, Kopfik, Dick Kopfik, Dick Kopfik. Is that right? Do you snore when you sleep? Hell yeah. Yeah, almost. Dickovic. Am I pronouncing that O right with the two dots at the top? Or no? Dickovic. Do you snore when you sleep? I think everybody snores. Not everybody, but most people snore. The O is more pronounced like the O in word. Dick Kerfic. Dick Kerfic. Word. Hold on, wait. Word. Dick Kerfic. That's right? Yes. Dick Kerfic. Dick Kerfic. Dick Kerfic. Dick Kerfic. Am I saying that right? It's been a minute. What's up? What's up, Bishop? How you doing? Am I saying that right, Emma? Can I hear you snore, please, bro? No. Why? Why? Dick Kerfic. You pronounce it actually really well, really? Thanks. Thanks so much. I try. Are you willing, or do you want to teach me Vietnamese? I only know 2 languages and I want to learn a new language. I think you say you're from Georgia, Mississippi, or Alabama. It's one of those. No, it's none of those, actually. I'm from Arkansas, Bishop. Emma, you want to teach me Vietnamese? No, you don't speak Vietnamese. German. What the hell? Oh, yeah. You speak German. Do you want to teach me German, Emma? Yeah, I'm from Arkansas, Bishop. Are you teach you some fun words? Like what? Like what? I don't know if I can teach you the entire language. That is completely fine. That is completely fine. I can do some more research, but I also want your help. I must be in Mountain Dew, yeah, but it's the dirty Mountain Dew, the cream soda kind. It bless. And I usually don't drink Mountain Dews, but I wanted to try this, and it's good. Hi, my name is Sam. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Sam. Where are you from? Let me think. I am from New York. What's cool? I like people with their New York accents. I like the accents you guys have. I can only think of swear words right now. Teach me. I want to know everything. I want to learn a new language you know? How many languages can you speak, Emma? How many languages you speak? Emma, I know you're 22, right? So you use TikTok, don't you, right? Only English and German. Had some French in school, but don't remember anything at all. Okay. Do you use TikTok? Not anymore, really? Damn. Do you have any other social media? Hey, beautiful. What's up, Lars? I remember you. What's good? I have Instagram. What's your Instagram? And are you active on Instagram? How you doing, Lars? Long time no see. What you been up to? Long time no see, right? Long time no see. Is there a way that only you can get my Instagram name? I have no idea. I have no idea. Hold on, let me see something. Damn. You can't even private message on YouTube or nothing. I don't want anyone to see. I mean, everyone. I feel that. Nothing much, just living life. What about yourself? Same here, just working every day. How you been doing though? How's life over there? Emma, damn. You got Discord? Anybody got Discord? Well, Emma specifically. I do. Do you mind sharing your Discord here or but not so I can I'm not either, but that's the only way I can you can write your IG there. I guess that's fine. You sure? Are you comfortable with that? Wait, let me look. Okay. I also gotta turn on my computer. Loris, what you been doing? How's life treating you? How's life been treating you? Hold up, yeah. my computer, you guys. Everything been good? That's good. You ever get you a new phone, though? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. You got an Android. You don't got no social media. Camera don't work. Damn. Not really. So all you do is just watch YouTube. Am I on Discord? Okay. I'm opening up Discord right now. _. Do you play any games, Emma? Or no? It says Emma is not accepting friend requests. They'll have to add you to become friends. Gosh. Not all the time. I see you around, boo. Alright. Stardew Valley. What's that? Emma, it says you're not accepting friend requests. Why? Should I give you my name instead? It's Shavia, SHAVIA, the number 0320. I didn't see the friend request. I'm gonna send it again. It says you're not accepting friend requests, but my Discord is Shavia. How you spell it here on YouTube? Shavia, SHAVIA, number 0320. That's me. Found you. Accept. I found you. Yay. Hi. Your IG, ma'am. I need your IG. But What is this Stardew Valley game about? And is that your cat in your profile? It's a farming simulator, but with a lot of cool things. Everybody died last year. Damn, that's sad. Do you play any other games? Or no? Not so many multiplayer games. So you don't play like PUBG or you on Xbox? No, I'm on PC right now. But I got PlayStation too. I like my little cozy games like Animal Crossing. Interesting. So you okay. So you like cutesy games. Nars, what's good? You like cutesy games? Is that try downloading Enlisted? Enlisted? Let me see. I'm gonna add you on Instagram. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. But I also like Pokemon. I've never played Pokemon. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've watched the little series they got, but I've never played the game. Maybe I could play it though. You can teach me how to play it. Games are really fun, really. I might have to. What do you play on, Emma? Try downloading Enlisted. Let's see. What's Enlisted about? You froze. Switch or laptop? I always wanted a Switch, but I just never bought it, But we can definitely play on the computer. What's the best one to download? Which one do you have? Oh, wait, this is a shooting game. Okay. Okay. What's good, Santiago? Water War 2. Stardew is really fun and has a multiplayer. Stardew? Let me see. Is it Stardew Valley? Is it that? Stardew Valley? Yes. Okay. I'm about to download it now. I'd have to go to bed in a bit. It's almost 11 p.m. in Germany. That's fine. That's okay. But I would definitely add you on Instagram. Stardew Valley's 14.99. Okay. I'm gonna download it here. I'm also gonna add you on Instagram. I don't remember my password to Instagram on my computer, but it's automatically logged in on here on my phone. I'm gonna add you right now. Wait. Emma, do you write music or am I tripping? Or am I tripping? Is that you? Hi. Hey, Key, do you love me? Are you writing? No, I don't play any instruments. So who did I just add on Instagram? Wait. Who did I just add on Instagram? I will send you mine because I can't find you. Wait. Cars go, vroom. Dun, dun, dun. Hold up. Found you. Found you, Emma. Found you, Emma. I found you. So my G was popping, was good. Breaking Rob. I have a math and economics exam in a few. Just saw you live and thought I'd drop by to remind you you're awesome and I appreciate you. No matter what, keep up the good work, Xavier. Kiki, I freaking appreciate it. And good luck on your math and economics exam. What's cracking lagging with you? Nothing. I'm trying to play some games with Emma real quick. But she's about to go to bed. She's about to go to bed. Emma from Germany, 22 years old, is about to go to bed because it's 11 p.m. Where's she at? What you doing, Rob? How are you doing? I need to be more active on Instagram. Start posting stuff. The thing is, I post and then I just delete it afterwards. Like the next couple hours. I think I'm gonna restart this live though. See if we can get some new people in here.